What's the weirdest or most random thing you've seen Dale buy? And there are a few of these questions floating around on Twitter.
He tends to hide the weird stuff, and I'll find it.
What?
And
That sounds terrible.
This goes back to feeling like I have another child in the house. Excuse me, another child in the house to take care of, because he knows it's something he'll get nagged for. He just recently bought a bunch of candy that I intercepted, and he's constantly all those nerds, the nerd gummy things.
Oh yes, the clusters.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we were talking about that. Yeah.
He bought a giant box full of them. Like, what are you going to do with that? I'm going to hide that in my computer room. So that's what he does. He sits in there and
Is that
eats
where
candy.
it is? Now you know where
I don't
it
know
is.
where they went.
He used to
Their
eat.
computer room.
They're lost.
He
I don't
used
see
to
'em.
eat.
Where are they? Did I hide them?
Fireballs.
Did I lose my own nerds clusters, or did you throw them out?
I'll never tell. He used to eat fireballs.
Yes.
You get the giant box of them, and we actually used to go to like Sam's or whatever and buy those. And this is before kids, but he used to sit on the couch after hours and just suck on fireballs, watch some TV, YouTube, whatever. But what he did with the middle part of it was stick it in the couch cushion. And we didn't find them for a very long time. Our housekeeper...
We're learning things.
Our housekeeper...
I was a bachelor.
Yeah.
Our housekeeper was cleaning underneath the sofa. And she calls Sonny out. She's like, Sonny, I don't know what this is, but there's a bunch of tiny little white pebbles underneath the couch.
It's like infested with
And
bugs.
they smell like cinnamon. And Sonny starts dying laughing. He's like, that's a damn fireball. He's spitting his fireballs out in the cushions of the couch, and they're trickling down into the middle of where the couch separates and getting in the carpet.
Bringing Amy home was a bad idea.
Oh, this is great.
For the last 3 years, I've been playing Hell Let Loose, and it's a World War II shooter. And so you'll get into the games, and there's a lot of conversation, a lot of talking. You can talk to people that are in your proximity, and everybody's got their name over their head, right? And they're running around, right, trying to get in the best spots. And so I hop in this server, and there's a Dale Jr. And I'm like, hey, Dale Jr. Hey, Dale Jr. And he's like, I run over to him, and he's like, what? And I'm like, I'm Dale Jr. I'm you. Yeah. I'm Dale Jr.
He's like, nice impression guy.
And he's like, and he just turned and ran away. And I was like, damn, man, you just have no idea what's how cool this could be.
I know. Shame, man.
But then there's the other people that are like, hey, Dale Jr. And I'll start talking to them, and they'll go, whoa, it really is you.
That's awesome.
And then we'll stand there in this, World War II scene having a conversation.
What a wild time.
And then like the games last for like an hour and a half, and so you see the same people often, and they're like,
up?
"Hey, there he is." They've now gotten their buddies.
Yeah.
Right.
man.
And now
Come
they're
on,
all like,
you gotta
hey,
see this.
Here he is, guys. Come on over here. And I'm like, y'all, we got to stop the enemy.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, Dale, talk to my buddy.
Yeah.
What is your favorite role on Hell Let Loose? You still play?
Yeah, I played actually 2 nights ago. Hell Let Loose is a first-person shooter, World War II era, and we've played sometimes, TJ.
Yeah.
But I like automatic rifleman. Yeah,
Cool.
he's got a little more faster rate of fire, and I don't know why I feel like that gives me an edge, but it probably doesn't. A lot of people go straight toward the objective. I kind of like to go I'm a flanker. I'm flanking. I'm like acres away. Flanking.
That's usually most of our game plan.
I'm a flanker is funny.
Yes.
That on a t-shirt.
A match. If a match goes to the end, it's an hour and a half. So you have lots of time to do this
Plenty
flanking.
of time to flank.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're flanking, man, you'll see some other guys that are doing this. Some other guys are flanking.
Yeah. Hey.
The enemy's
Yeah.
flanking.
Oh, I see.
Then
And you're like, hey, I'm glad I'm flanking because I caught you flanking.
Yeah.
But the
You
worst is
freaking
doing
flanker.
that, and somebody kitting you, and you
No,
dying out there. Then
the
you gotta,
commander comes over. Hey, Junior, what are you doing way over there?
Oh, that's
Get
right.
in the match.
Because they can see.
Get in the match.
You can see where your guys are.
Yeah, the commander's cussing at you.
Yeah.
Get in the match, man.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time. What are you doing down there? And then when you meet somebody, you're like, I caught the flankers down here. What do you think I'm doing? I'm down here catching the other flankers. It's fun.
The tanks
Don't
out.
tell me how to play. I remember the last time Dad pulled the belt on me.
Oh yeah.
I remember that, right? We all, if you got whoopings, you remember the last whooping or the last time they were going to whoop you.
Remember them all.
I said a cuss word at my buddy's house, and his daddy heard me and sent me home. He told Dad. When Dad got home, Dad comes in the bedroom, starts taking his belt off, and I knew exactly what was coming. And so he messed up and gave a little bit too much room between him and the door. I hit the door and out the front of the house and into this field across the street. And I hid in that field for like 3 hours.
My God.
And I did not get my ass whooped. And so I avoided
Won the war.
I avoided the whooping. I was probably like 12 years old or so. I avoided the ass whooping, and I don't think I got one from him after that.
So that's how you avoid them.
I don't know.
Find the nearest field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not have bet that taking off and running and hiding was going to end the ass whoopings, but it did.
I would think that would give more.
I know it. And so, but now you were saying it's quiet over there, and now there's a big, giant development in that field. This was a big old farm field. I used to fly kites in there and do all kinds of fun stuff, and now it's a big housing development over there. Someone commented in the Instagram post that they lived there, and it's still pretty quiet, but not as much as it used to be. But that's right over where the Days of Thunder barn is. It's like 2 miles from that old Days of Thunder barn where they filmed Days of Thunder and where the Best Buy and all that is. Amy posted on her Instagram this funny little clip that's like, I remember when all this used to be farmland. And she's like, that's all Dale does nowadays is ride around going, I remember this was a field back in the day. This was a 2-lane road, Amy.
All right, Dale. Settle
Is
down.
that your impression of yourself?
Yes.
Well, they look at you like they don't believe you either. Like, she doesn't believe you.
I'm like, Amy, you don't even know, man.
right.
None of this was here. She's like, okay, I don't care.
Eat your ice cream, Dale.
I'm like, come on, that's
all right.
a big deal.
Like Target and Best Buy and all
Amy.
that. Used to be nothing up there. Like
Amy,
nothing.
Can you believe all
Yeah.
they've built out here? She's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure can.
Yeah, actually. I'm looking at it.
You put a tweet out on, what was it, Sunday morning saying wrong answers only.
Yes.
What kind of gloves did
Right.
Joey Logano use? And so
We were going to get our best ones.
we got the best ones. We got, I think,
There's 9
almost 900 responses.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty
All right.
crazy.
Here's the first one.
Preston, prostate exam gloves are for single use only.
That's pretty good.
I think that was my favorite. He just came from swim class,
That's so great.
That's awesome.
aka he could have used those in Daytona.
Damn, dude.
All the rain delays.
Is
And
that not illegal in swim class? What the
I used that
yeah.
this morning in
You
swim class,
did?
man.
You
Yeah.
used
those?
Well, they're a different type of paddle. Okay, by the way, for the podcast listeners,
Why
they're the
even
swimming paddles.
Yeah, they're webbed gloves.
it's
basically.
it's like a form thing.
Why even swim? I mean, if
What do
you're
you
gonna
mean? Why
cheat-
even
Yeah, I
swim?
know.
If you're gonna cheat, why even swim?
Michael Phelps doesn't use those.
I'm practicing.
Do
I'm
you
not
have
competing wearing these things.
Do you ride an electric bike too when you're on
No.
Strava?
Yeah. He just
Nah, I just turn my watch on. And I get in the car.
Okay.
I guess their name is Grumpy. I heard the gloves outbid you on the Titanic Lego set.
That's good.
uh,
Oh,
Joey actually has webbed fingers. That's from Christine. So we shouldn't be discriminating against
Yeah,
Joey
he
because
can't
he
help
actually has webbed fingers.
he can't help it.
Poor guy.
He's got them all. Oh, that's good.
So we have this boat Dale bought that I said no, but Dale bought it anyway.
wait now.
That
we
boat-
both bought it.
Nope, you bought the boat.
Your name's on the title though.
That
That's
doesn't
weird.
mean I have anything to do really with the choice of this boat. It was a ploy and a manipulation tactic.
We even thought Amy came up with a
And I
great
still
name.
have disdain for the boat.
Oh, yeah?
Amy came up with a great name for the boat.
I want to hear
She
it.
said no.
She said no. That's great. We have some guests in the studio with us that are driven
Yeah.
to give winners, and they just bust out.
So I think that's
Live
a winner.
studio audience.
I think that's a winner. She said no.
That's awesome.
It's a 2002 Gibson houseboat. It's not as old as it looks.
But
that's
the
That's a
oven
good way to
is
tee it up.
yeah.
from like
The oven.
a different decade, maybe 2 or 3 back.
The boat's in reasonably good shape. we talked about this boat.
Yeah.
Remember when who was it? Carson had. I talked about this boat way back in October last year. And remember,
yeah.
Remember the boat that wouldn't leave me alone? So
the boat that wouldn't leave him alone.
Kept finding him.
Yes.
It was calling. Damn.
To force Amy to like it, I made her put her name on the title.
If anybody wants any marriage advice, that's not the way.
Don't do that.
That's not the way.
I'll write that down.
I was like, she'll love it if her name's on the title, right?
How does it feel?
Do you love it?
Do you love it? Does it feel like it's yours?
I walk in and I'm talking to myself constantly, trying to talk myself into loving it. I'm like, this damn boat still stinks.
Yeah, it does have a smell. We put carpet in it, and we think the smell is the new carpet, like the glue and all, whatever.
Oh, so like that'll go away with time.
Hopefully,
you think?
yeah.
Just gotta air it out.
And and it's got some bugs that we're working on.
It's got some quirks.
Yeah.
It's going
Not
in
like
the right
real
direction.
bugs.
No, but I think
It's going in the right
the
direction.
people that had it before, I think, lived on it. They had dogs.
They did.
Oh,
They didn't
okay.
replace anything in 30 years. So, like, there's a stench. And we are cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and replacing little things, fabrics and whatever. So it's helping.
You
But
usually have to pay extra for that, but
Yeah.
I guess you're all right. The
So I
added
bought a
stink.
new-
he's paying for it.
So one of the things that I get asked a lot, or throughout my whole career, have you ever peed in a race car? Apparently, this is something that you are now doing. At least you've talked about it twice in the past 6 months. Am I to believe that just 6 months ago, that was the first time in your entire career you've ever done that?
Yeah, it was Atlanta.
How did you go your entire career without ever, lap 50 having a full bladder?
I don't know. I just the bladder was bigger, I guess, and it shrunk over time. I just don't know what exactly it is.
You're getting old, not able to hold it as much.
But for me, I like it now because it keeps me drinking. Like when I get so full before and I was not able to go, I'd have to stop drinking in the car. And so I wasn't hydrating myself because I was in such pain. And so now that I'm able to let it go, I'm able to keep hydrating throughout the entire race. So I love it.
So when you take a pee in the car, what lap in the race was this week?
I was under caution, probably the end of second stage.
Okay, so you not too late. Yeah. Do you tell the interior guy? Do you let the guys know right away?
No, I told him this weekend when we got out in Victory Lane, and he's like, "Damn it!" He's like, "I gotta watch that thing again."
Hey, so you got a white suit.
I do.
Yeah. So when I had a white suit, one time I used to have a white suit. So if I ever peed in the car, I'd get them to bring me a Gatorade or any kind of a colored drink so I could pour that on me before I'd get out, so nobody could see my yellow piss stains all over my suit. Oh man.
Well, trust me, there's many text conversations between myself and JGR says stop with the white suits.
That is trouble, man. You're gonna have to figure out how to get some Gatorade, and you got to make it. You get the yellow Gatorade and you blend it in.
That's a better move right there.
That's right.
I've got a question for you. This is kind of shifting gears. I want to tie it back to last week. I know we were talking about like the seatbelt stuff. I have a few more questions for you. Tim's, I think you got a clip for anyone who missed it.
He had his winning it down. His belt's off or his belt's loose.
I feel like a lot of drivers do that though.
No, they don't. Nobody unbuckles before they come to a complete stop in the pits to get the hell out. You're a complete moron if you undo your belts in a moving race car at any point. A complete idiot. That is, you gotta stop it. You gotta admit that. You're a dumbass if you undo your belts in a moving car.
Hey, I totally agree. You are a dumbass if you
Jesus, he's gonna have a picture of me.
undo your belts in the car. Look at this. Look at what you're doing right here. That's a seatbelt coming off. There's a seatbelt on.
The same
You took
car.
Okay, fine. You want another example? This is Talladega.
These are all wins.
Okay, fine. I'll show you ones. I'm so glad you brought that up.
That's another win.
Okay, great. This is a dual race. You're coming to pit road. You're taking your helmet and your seatbelt off. You got to be a dumbass to do that.
Jeez.
A complete moron. Here's another one.
Another
There's
win.
no seat. But this is the cool down lap. This is the cool down. There's
I've
a
won
car
the
right
race.
there. Okay, so did Bowman. He took his seatbelt off.
Yeah. He didn't.
Or, okay, maybe he didn't.
Nope. He's not a dumbass.
You are.
All right.
He's been so excited.
I had to
do
get
this.
that off my chest.
He's been all week. It's been. Look at this picture. Look at this.
Unbelievable.
Look at him.
Yep.
Seatbelt my ass.
I'm the only car on the track in that moment.
There's a few other examples.
Yeah.
This here, you're not. You're coming to pit road. This is after a duel. You didn't. You might have won this, but
Yeah.
still.
I'm done celebrated, hung out on the front straightaway.
You're going
all
straight
the other
to pit
cars
road.
are in the garage.
No, you're going straight to pit road.
all right.
Listen, we can all be a dumbass
All
or
right.
a moron every once in a while.
I've been a dumbass plenty of times in my life. To be a dumbass in this moment affects me none.
That's it. I just needed.
I'm glad
that
you
was
feel-
for me.
That's another
I feel
T-shirt.
a lot better.
Dumbass
I
in
can
this
finally
moment.
start sleeping at night.
Yep.
Dale, you're a morning shower guy.
I am too.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you
Pretty much
dirty
everybody
from?
is.
Sleeping?
100%.
How do you wake up and get like? How do you not take a shower then get ready?
What? But like, I'm not dirty from sleeping in a clean
No.
bed.
Wait, I had a comment. Can I go?
Not allowed,
Can I just
Dale.
go? Can I say it? You don't ever sweat in bed? You don't ever get
No.
more hot?
I wouldn't.
That's pretty cold.
I wouldn't care. I start a day with a shower. I will get up, take a shower, go cut the grass, and then come back and take another shower.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
So I do it because I feel like if I do it in the morning, I smell better. My hair ain't, I don't have bedhead.
Yep.
If I don't shower, man, my hair's all doing its thing.
You're wearing a
on.
hat.
I know, but then I mash it down into whatever direction it is.
Yeah, and
then
it just like festers.
yeah, it's like I feel like I've
take your hat off at the end of the
loser.
day. It's like
really,
You feel like a loser?
Yeah, I'm like, man,
Loser?
I really am a lazy piece.
Yeah.
Kind of like yesterday morning
Yeah.
at the airport.
You don't worry about
Sorry?
bedhead. You don't worry about bedhead, do you?
You look like you didn't take a shower before you came to the airport, did you?
Damn, TJ. Damn, dude.
Strays.
No
So
bedhead, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
it's
just
your
still can't
choice.
believe.
Yeah.
It's just there's still some up there growing.
Yeah.
Your choice to keep it like that.
I do. It's a number. It's a number one.
it's your show.
It's a weird fact of the day. Andrew's not a morning shower guy.
Yep, there you go.
I think that'll
be glad
change.
I won't.
Just be glad you aren't
I
sitting
think
next
you'll
to him.
change.
I just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
What
do you mean?
Get up
Well, get up
early.
earlier.
That
What
is
do you
true.
mean?
That's the
That
worst
is-
excuse.
That's
I wake
terrible.
up, and I'm out the door within 30 minutes of waking up.
I can do that and shower.
That's it.
Easily.
Really?
And and
thir-
take kids to school.
So maybe I'm
Yeah.
just bad at time management.
13 minutes.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew's learning something about himself.
You know, I've always thought there was a weird smell in here. So how do you do your hair?
How do I do my hair?
Yeah.
willpower.
Just little.
What's willpower
little
got to do
sink-
with
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
No, I call Willpower.
Yeah.
He comes over. He
What
does
does
my hair.
willpower have to do with this?
That's a new soundbite. Yeah.
We had a breakthrough this weekend with Nicole. She's like, she doesn't like to brush her teeth.
She's got this thing about toothpaste. She doesn't eat syrup. She doesn't eat ketchup. She doesn't like anything in that consistency. So brushing her teeth, it's like performing an exorcism.
She doesn't want it.
Literally
She doesn't
everything.
want the.
We have to hold
yeah.
her down, and she screams while
Wow.
one of us brushes her teeth.
I'm the same way.
And honestly, we're just emotionally distraught afterwards, just as much as she
It's an
is.
experience.
Awful. Ending your
PTSD.
day like that every day.
I've unlocked the key to getting it done.
We got two. We had two components that changed
Yeah.
it. I forgot to pack toothpaste and toothbrushes. I was mom fail, but my sister and brother-in-law had extras, and so we used their orange creamsicle flavored toothpaste for kids,
Yep.
which she liked. And then Dale started singing
99 bottles
99
of beer.
bottles of beer on the wall to her. And instead of starting at 99, they just start at 1 and they go up to 3. By then, she's just about done brushing her teeth. But she's totally into that. And now she just sings it. So she's going to go to school singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall after Easter break.
She's putting the bottles of beer on the wall. She
Yeah.
starts at
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
2,
We're stacking
3.
them up. We're not taking them down.
Recycling. That's what she's doing. She's helping.
You could have
out.
given me 100 guesses as to what song it was.
And that
I
would
would
never
not
been
have been able to guess
Yeah.
it was that.
I was shocked too because he did that the first time and I was outside.
How did that come about? You're like, I got an idea. I've got the perfect song for this.
It just
I had
comes
drank
naturally.
about 99 beers that day. I don't know. It's a good. Sound like a good idea. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
And she just kind of shut up and just looked right up at him like,
Yeah. She's like, what are we doing? This is a game. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah. So we got a killer combo now.
Yeah.
So far, it's working.
This next question coming from Debbie. What's the secret to finding the best pre-race bathroom? I know I've seen this thing happen. The national anthem happens and all the drivers make a bolt for the porta potties or whatever bathroom is. Like, what's the secret when you're a Cup driver?
To using the bathroom?
Like before the race, you know? Were you ever part of that like mad dash to like try and get to the bathroom before the race?
No. I mean, why would you want to wait till the last second?
Well, because you would want to wait till the last second, so you wouldn't have to go during the race.
Did you make this question up?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, man. I mean,
it's a thing.
I don't think it's a thing.
It is.
Never heard of this.
Yes.
There's a mad rush.
Maybe not
of
like
drivers hustling to the bathroom
before a road trip.
Moments before.
Absolutely. I've seen it.
They're not 5-year-olds.
I know, but like sometimes it's hard to find
Go
right.
use the potty.
I've talked to PR
Got a long
reps.
race now.
I've talked to
Got a
PR
long race.
Come on, Kyle. We got to
Go
go.
use the potty so you don't pee yourself.
So you got to go potty before we start? I go now. Go now. We're not stopping. You better go now.
We can't start the race till you potty.
Are you lying? You better tell me. Yeah.
I love it.
I've talked to PR reps, and some of them have said they've scouted out bathrooms for their drivers, and so.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to make sure
no.
that's all taken care of.
Yeah.
Before the race starts. I bought the Titanic Lego set. We got it started. We had a little update last week, and I left it at the house. It's gonna stay there. I just feel like it's just gotta stay there, right? It needs to. I want it to. You know that table that was behind me on the remote shows? I want to put it on that table, so I'm going to build it there. I'm leaving it there. I'll work on it there. Didn't bring it home. Won't be working on the Titanic here. But I bought some more sets.
What'd you get?
Blaming Byron for all of this. William Byron, appreciate you. Great job in the Cars Tour this past weekend at Caraway. Second place finish. Awesome job.
Yeah, it's a great race.
But he's costing me on these Lego sets. We got the Millennium Falcon coming, which is... kind of like the second largest set next to the Titanic. A lot of pieces, thousands.
Is that your notes or your receipt?
This is my receipt in front of me. TJ's looking at my phone. There's the Batman, the animated series set, which is kind of like the shadow box of the Batman cave. It's really neat. I got that coming. The Ghostbusters car. Ooh. The Back to the Future car.
The DeLorean.
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty cool looking.
And then
cool.
this retro 50s style radio. Sometimes, man, I look at those Lego sets and I'm like, that don't look anything like the damn thing. You know what I mean? So, because people will be like TJ over here, he's like, I'm going to get the Home Alone house.
Yeah, I want the Home Alone house.
That'd be pretty
I'm like,
cool.
TJ, show me this Home Alone house, right? He shows it to him. I'm like, that looks like any house. I'm not going to see that on your shelf and go, oh, yeah, man, Home Alone house.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
pass
all
that house
it's in
every
the
day.
details.
I'm going to go, what is that? Your childhood home? Is that the childhood home you
It's
grew up
all
in?
in the details. It's got
What?
the clubhouse. It's got, you know what I mean? It's got the living room with all the
No.
little characters
No,
going by.
sir.
Oh,
Nope.
From the outside, it's a Westchester, New York house. Any
is.
regular
I know.
one. That's all it is.
I'm like, what the is this, TJ?
You might be a little old for that
Look
movie.
at my dad. Look at my shelf. I've got the DeLorean.
Yeah.
You've got a damn house from
Oh, yeah. Somebody gonna walk into
some suburb in
Huntersville.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
somebody's gonna walk into that room and be like, "Dude, is that the Batmobile?" I mean,
No. I'm messing. So, Byron, you're an but I love these Legos, man. Having fun with that. The Titanic Lego set, which has been opened and which has been started, which you can see over my shoulder here.
Wait, I just noticed that.
Yes.
Oh,
that is
heck yeah.
That's like the front third of the boat.
Can you bring it over so we can see it a little better?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Look at that.
There's the Titanic.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Look right there. So it comes apart right here.
Oh.
Is that by design? Is that like where
Yes.
the split or where the ship split off?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you look here, this is where the water entered.
Too soon.
It didn't come with.
Is it too soon?
Too soon.
It didn't.
It's been over 100 years, but still too soon.
It didn't come with the iceberg.
God, guys, just enjoy this. I mean, this is the front, obviously, and yeah, we're kind of. I mean, this whole kit has 9,000 pieces, dude.
So how long
And-
did that take?
Yeah.
This took a day.
A whole day. Holy cow.
I mean, on and off messing with it.
Something that me and Andrew been going back and forth on, man, is the scooter gang.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to bring this up.
Golly.
This is hilarious.
So, all right, man. If you follow Tyler Reddick, on social media, you are guaranteed to get a scooter shoe combo post. Every week. What's up, Coda? I'm scooting at Phoenix. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. They must have a scooter deal. Kale, David, none of them guys they're not riding scooters. But now, man, you go if you follow Reddick and Denny, all the 2311 guys,
yeah,
man.
it was a
It's
whole
a scooter gang.
2311 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got Kurt Busch on his scooter. His looked like it was the property of Austin, Texas. Like it came from the city. He rode straight from the hotel.
He had to rent it. Yeah.
It looked like he was paying for that one. I don't want to see him on scooters, man. I don't know. I don't want to see him on. I don't want to see him on. I can't. I don't know how to say it. Not being. So sorry. I feel like I complain too much.
No.
Y'all don't get that vibe?
It's just the way you see the world.
Yeah.
It's just about
I know that
particular
too.
things.
That's the other part. I'm like, am I turning into a old man?
No.
Because I'm like
I'll let
triggered
you
by
know.
the scooter guys.
I don't like the scooters
Hey,
either.
these damn
I'm
kids
not-
these
Yeah,
days.
right? Am I screaming, old man screaming in the cloud here? Is that what I've become? Oh.
We're actually not even recording. This is
not-
just a way for you.
Thing. I know, right? Yeah, we're not even recording.
It's just a vent
It's just
session.
blowing off steam. Does 2311 have a scooter deal? Because everybody's got scooters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's 9 or 10 scooters that they carry around. Yes.
Do y'all have a deal? Y'all have a scooter
No,
sponsor? Okay.
we do not. Yeah, we do not.
I noticed that Kurt's scooter looked awful lot like a city scooter, like he was renting that one.
It
any
looks
truth?
a lot like it's electric.
Yes. Are you not? Is it like bad form to have electric?
Yeah, you can't have any motorized vehicles.
I know
the
that's
track.
the rule, but for me, then that's not motorized. That's electric.
It's like the restart rule.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little gray.
Habit. One
Habit. Yeah, let's go for a habit that you
Okay.
don't understand. Yeah.
Go. So
What do you mean go?
You're the game show
don't
host.
tell me to go. So wait, you're talking about your worst habit.
My worst habit.
Yes.
Wait, I thought this was a habit we don't understand.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what it is.
A habit you don't understand that I have.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say it's still video games or playing video games.
No.
What is it?
It's blowing your nose in the bath towel.
In the towel?
Oh,
Yes.
is
Yeah.
Really?
He dries himself off and then he honks his nose as loud as a goose into the towel.
Into the towel.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
I've been trying
is tough.
I've been trying to stop.
Yeah, so here's the thing about said towel. He'll hang it back up. So if you don't know if it's your towel or his towel because they all look the same,
There's still
you
one
could
side-
inadvertently dry yourself off and get boogers down your leg
There's still one side that's good.
if they're in the towel.
So it's got
So
one
you know
more
the
good
good side.
It's got one
So
more
I
good
will,
shower
I will
in it.
take the towel and do this. And if there's only one, you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a pretty
That's
weird
so
habit.
funny.
But the towel's dirty once you dry yourself off. You put it back on the rack and then it is clean again.
I don't know. That math doesn't make sense to me.
That's my logic.
So I'm not opposed to putting the towel back, but if there's boogers
But,
in it,
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
definitely
I'm trying to use Kleenex.
We're
But
with
it's
you.
Kleenex is in the bathroom. I'm usually good.
We're
Okay.
here for you on
But
your
if
journey.
Kleenex, if the Kleenex is not in the room, then
he said his dad used to do that, and so that's why he did it.
Hey, I mean, you know.
I do not know that Dad did it into a bath towel.
Oh, okay. You could just hear him blow his nose really
I could
loud.
just hear Dad.
So he
in
blew
the other-
his nose?
I could just hear Dad on the other side of the house
blowing his nose.
make a noise, and it honked. And so when I did that one day, I was like, I'm never not
Just
doing
like
this.
Dad.
Like when I blew my nose and it honked just like Dad's, I was like, yep, doing this every day.
I made it. Yeah.
This is a thing now.
Until I came along and I was like, what? And the actual fuck? I got boogers all over my leg.
No, it's okay. My dad used to do it.
But the bath towel suppresses the
I'm
sound.
like, don't blame it on him. He's not even here to defend himself. You don't know that
that's
he
so
did that.
doing this every day.
Oh man.
I can do it right now. And
Please don't.